Deutsch ist nicht gut.
Energy. Hit music only.
Your full name, please.
Mikky Ekko.
No middle name.
No middle name, no.
So, place of birth.
Shreveport, Louisiana.
And are you a typical guy from the South?
I can be when I'm back at home, like because I grew up in Mississippi, so when I'm back home in Mississippi, you start hearing some of my southern drawl and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
so you're starting talking in an accent.
yeah, and all those guys know me. Those guys know me really well.
So where do you live now, actually?
I live in Nashville, Tennessee, Music City.
Your
Yeah.
favorite artist?
Oh, my favorite artists. Right now I love FKA Twigs, John Hopkins, Drake, Kendrick Lamar.
Do you have any hobbies apart from the music, or is just music your...
Love music. I like to cook a little bit when I can. I don't usually have a whole lot of time. I like to play some video games here and there, and I like to play soccer. So
That's quite a few. So do you have any bad habits?
yeah, I bite my nails. It's so bad. Well, see, I broke my hand playing soccer, and so now every time I go to bite my nails, I have to look at my broken hand. It's just like my hands are just all kind of jacked up.
What do you see as your musical influences?
That's a tough one for me because I grew up in the church, so there was a lot of like church music when I was really young. Like I grew up in the Methodist church. My dad's a preacher, so there was a lot of that. And I like choral music, and you can hear that in like some of the stuff I like to do. I like putting big choirs in there. It's just like always fun to sort of put that kind of stuff in there. But then mom listened to classical, dad listened to oldies, and I really came up on like grunge and R&B, like Stevie Wonder, and then like Brian McKnight, Luther, and then going into like Jeff Buckley and Bjork, all those Radiohead. It just kind of doesn't stop for me.
There was your hit Stay.
There was the hit Stay.
and how did it actually come that you were working with Rihanna?
No, I was looking for a producer for the song because I was gonna put it on my album. And I got a phone call saying that she wanted it, and I thought it was a joke at first, and I was like, okay, whatever, call me back when you want to talk about something serious. And they called back and they said this is serious. So I flew out to LA and met her, and really the rest is history. It was kind of magical, and I wasn't sure how it. I still don't know exactly how it happened, but for me, that kind of stuff when you're really working hard, to separate yourself and to grow, that kind of stuff for me, I like to think is fate. So I keep it magical.
Then it sold more than 10 million times. Like
Yeah,
that?
I still don't even know what that's about.
How was that feeling? That it exploded like that?
I don't know. I mean, I try not to think about it, honestly, because I don't want to change anything I'm doing. It is the one thing that's been really cool is it's allowed me to go and like invest in friends or invest in other artists, like visual artists or people to help me work on new technology for musicians, and that for me is like, I was watching a documentary on these MCs. They were saying the best thing you can do with your career is come back and pour into the place where you started. So that's what I try to do with what's happened.
Watch Me Rise is the first single here in Germany. What's the song about?
It's about being able to stand on your own 2 feet. No matter how hard times get, no matter how tough things are, how many waves come against you and try to pull you down. It's about being yourself and believing in what you're meant to do.
Energy. Hit music only.